So it's Friday again in the shop, and my last video was we were rearranging some stuff, and I kind of get to that. But let's just start right here. Had a project I was working on, my van again. Wanted to pull the fuel injection off and put carbs on it. So I found these manifolds for a Type 3. This is probably all foreign to most of you. But anyway, they were too tall. One on each side with a casting in the middle. So I had to cut off the original feet, and I milled out some new base plates and got it welded. So that was a big project for this week, getting that done. Kind of made a mess, and I haven't finished cleaning it up yet, which is pretty much every week. Alright, so anyway, no changes in this corner. The Herco is happy in its new home right here with some insulated walls behind it. Hopefully it cuts down on some noise for the neighbors and some cold. I doubt it, because nothing else is insulated. Just 6 feet up from here all the way around to the door. 6 feet at a time, I guess. Got my, apparently it's a lumber rack now. I got the little Burk out to where I can actually use it. It was buried back there. Got my drill press. So I did actually get rid of some things. I got rid of the Enco surface grinder. I still have the Brown & Sharp. I got rid of the hard-inch turret lathe, but I still have this, which, to be honest, once I got this, the hard-inch, I never touched it again. Got rid of a few other small things, a little drill press, some miscellaneous stuff. And this was all in an effort to clean up because of this. This is the new project to the shop. It's a CL, not sure if I'm saying that right. CL 80 by 120 millimeter, just over 3 feet, just over 5 feet. Of course, it needs a complete retro, but I'll do a separate video on that. So everything else is just kind of everything I don't use often, and it's kind of on the I'm not sure if I want to get rid of it or not. It's all piled up right here. So within the next few weeks, I'm going to be deciding. Well, I know I'm keeping this. This is rivet press. Got a little screw machine back there, a Swiss. I'll probably have a video for that. If I do, I'll put a link. Flywheel grinder. I really don't want to get rid of this, but if I have to, then I have to. It's got to earn its keep. And a rod bender. There's a name for this, but I can't remember it. Whatever. It's a rod bender. Trying to get rid of this punch press, but it's too heavy to ship and nobody local wants it. And I'm not taking it to the dump, so I may be stuck with it. But if I am, then I am. So, anywho, got a few new things for this that I still have to do some work on. I got a bar puller, which I have to make an adapter for. It's weird. They sell this, and they sell all the pullers for it, but they only go up to 3/4 inch. If you go up to 1 inch, it's got a bigger thread size, which it's a 1-inch bar machine. Of course you're going to need 1 inch. So I don't understand what that's all about. But anyway, I got to make an adapter to put these two together, so I can automate this a little, which would be nice. And also, to go along with that, this cost a pretty penny. A little tapping head. And that's just sitting in there. That's a grease fitting. So that doesn't go there. That's ER collet. So kind of excited to get that hooked up too and see how that can work. Maybe make some tapped parts on this. Easier than I'm making them now. Which, easier is better, right? Or so they say. Seems like I'm constantly cleaning these things off and they keep getting dirty. Got a new tool block. They're pre-drilled only. I still got to put the boring head in there and finish them out. But after using this setup for a couple months now, I can see where the flaws are. So you can see I've got different spacing on this one. I got one tool way over here, and then a couple close together, and then a little further away. So this is Mark II, version 2. Hopefully it'll be the last version. If it's not, then it's not, but I hope so. Because every time you move tools around, you got to change all the programs. But anyway, that's coming up. I don't know if anybody's interested in watching me do all that. If you are, put it down in the comments. Otherwise, I'll just show it once it's done and kind of show how it works and all that. So that's the big exciting thing for this week is the router. Everything else is, I've just been doing a lot of cleanup and a lot of repeat stuff. Do the same stuff over and over. It's not really exciting. But I did do this. I made myself a coolant ring for the Tormach. I got tired of the old one that I had clamped on here with a big clamp. So I made this one. It's got a bunch of outlets on it. But right now I'm only using 2. And they seem to be working fine. That's version 1. Version 2 is sitting over here waiting to be finished. It's just a little bit better. A couple changes. Obviously it's full of chips. I don't know if I'm going to sell these or not. If there's any interest, I might. But it's been really convenient being able to hit it from both sides with the coolant as opposed to the single nozzle. So that's pretty cool. I did make that in the last week or so. Other than that, not a whole lot happening. Wish I had more to share. Just haven't done anything except... Oh, you know what? I do have something exciting I'm working on. But I'm only in the very beginning stages. So I think I'll hold that. It's going to be about 4 pieces that make up an assembly. And I'm only 2 ops into the first piece, and I think it has to have 4 ops. So once I get that prototype done, and it's cool because some of it's on the lathe, some of it's on the mill, multiple components with moving parts. Well, I think it's cool. You guys are probably, I don't know, you might think it's stupid. Anyway, doesn't matter. Once I get a little further ahead on that, that'll be exciting. I'll share that with you too. But other than that, not a whole lot to talk about. So, appreciate you checking in. And get out in your shop. Go make something. Or do like me and move stuff around. Make it easier to make stuff. Appreciate it, guys. See you next time.